already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Oh, dia dapat telepon.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
Oh, suruh bangun.
On my way, Doctor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night.
Oh gitu. Oke lah.
The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Oke, berarti suruh istirahat lagi. Istirahat lagi.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Hah? Suruh rasa langsung. Berarti sekarang kita menyelesaikan misi dan from the last time we'll try to kita akan melaksanakan misi Memori blok 5 yaitu Shibran Akre dan Jubair Al-Hakim. Shibran menandakan target kita untuk di Assassin, Jubair Al-Hakim dengan Damascus, Shibran dia. Yuk kita lanjutkan kemana? Tinggal 2
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damascus murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Acre, known as Supprt. One in Damascus, called Jawhead. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Oke.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Oke, terima kasih. Dan beli pedang lagi. Uyuh lah beli pedang dia. Kotak dia. Jumit.
What a fool!
Pergi ke Damascus dulu.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jawhead.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Go, go, go, go. There we go. Yeah.
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Waiting. I'd leave it by way. Before I really get angry. Strong like Salahadin. Pick up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Turn back now.
But I say, this is an honor.
Satu lagi.
To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe.
Away with you.
Oh, you must not trespass here.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. It is
Leave,
our
peasant,
very
before I make you.
we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
All I ask is my family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, please don't leave. Just a little few
Just run into that
please.
person. What is that man thinking? He's going to hurt himself.
No, you don't.
When he does, I won't help him.
Target sempurna. Usia around the map.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him. That his father attacks might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he.
See? Here. Save citizen 1, 2, 3 dan beberapa viewpoint. Ini ada informal rooftop challenge. Oh, itu dia mungkin. Saya di sini.
Please, do you have any money? I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
Önüne
I beg of
bakmadan
you.
deli gibi koşuyor.
Fool must be out of his mind.
Oh dear, what did he do?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Ada musuh.
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins.
Come no further. Infidel! I'll get you!
Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
No, you don't understand. I have no...
Don't let him get away!
Hiding something.
What are you under?
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Oh, dia suruh mencari suara. Oh, jauhnya. dalam waktu satu.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Hırsızlar aracına müstahak.
Go away! Watch what you're doing!
I wonder if he's getting paid by
Yapmanın cezası.
Leave me alone!
Dalam waktu. Wah,
He was a
tinggal satu
teacher,
menit lagi.
a false
You
prophet
look
of their
familiar.
lies. But then the way was made clear to Jawhead. He saw what must be done.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. İşte kaçıyor. Dur ya. Kaçman fayda etmez. Seni geçsin kapalı bile yeter.
He won't get away!
Geber! Gel buraya.
Maybe you have it noted.
Seni yenemeyecek.
Come on, kafaya!
Farkında değilsin ama yanında kal.
God save us, me! You will not win!
Senin gözün kapalı bile yener.
Ridwan, what?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile yener.
God save us, me! You will not win!
Kejauhan kita selesaikan misi yang
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? And death? Resist. Fight them in any way we can. Turn back now. You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Come no further.
Terima kasih bisa menonton. Nah, jangan lupa untuk synchronize dulu. lancar. Saya temukan ada satu misinya F-Graphing dengan macam orang sama dengan
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Ah!
افتح عينيك أيها الأحمق اللعين.
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please.
Will this never end?
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
لن أدعك تتعرض. أنا متأكد جدا أنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء الشديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله.
Coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Benden bir daha
No, you
kaçamayacak.
don't understand. I have nothing.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Sudah tu selesai.
متأكد جدا
No,
أنه لم يغادر
please,
المدينة
just
أو
a
الشيء
few
الشديد
coins,
الذي
please.
كان ينبغي فعله.
Bu şehirde bir yerde olduğunu biliyorum ve seni elime geçireceğim.
I don't have any money. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor. I'm hungry.
This is an honor to die in service to God,
I beg of you,
fighting
just
for
a
what we
few
believe in.
coins, please.
There is no greater glory than punish your actions.
Please, don't kill me. Help!
That's to the infidel! Yeah! أنت تتبع كل خطوات. تبيت مني. توقف عن الجري. تبيت مني.
Oh, banyak misinya. Pickpocket.
من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر من المدينة. من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر من المدينة.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Duduk sini dulu. Ayo kita akan melakukan interogasi.
Richard takes Jaffa. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. It is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
Ini misi Assassination. Selamatkan diri. Oh, mereka ada beberapa penjaga yang mencapai kewaspadaan. Masak baru jalan.
Help me!
You will not win. Death to the infidel!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Yuk, kita lanjutkan misi selanjutnya. Menyelamatkan orang, save citizen. Nah, ini ada tempat lewat sini saja. Lewat atap saja. Jangan lupa untuk synchronize ya. Loncat. Tinggal 3 kali lagi.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Ini misi muncul guys. Kita review point dulu. Ayo kita.
The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be really hurt, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies.
Dulu.
Your presence annoys me. Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away from me. Why would anyone do that? Away with you. Leave this place.
Ini dia.
ثمن خطاياك.
Along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Ini ada misi interogasi.
You saw what happened here.
Created by wicked men who seek dominion over your mind. Someone locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jawhead sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
What is it that you want?
No.
Just a few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
You are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jawhead holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
My friend, you have become quite the wanted man. As am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jawhead's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Who's responsible for this? I need the right to meet him. That these barbar attacks might... Jawhead! Pray that God, glorious and exalted.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
You are not supposed to be here, leave.
Hırsızlar garajına müstahak. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Benim arkadaşım ama hali hazırda kaybettim. Seni gördüm kapalı bir... God is on my side.
I will end your life.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, can't you spare?
Everywhere. Watching. Waiting.
He just ran right into someone.
Who saw what happened here?
What a fool. There's no...
Bukan bangku. Udah. Satu lagi. Just one more.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins. Please, I have nothing. My family is sick and dying.
They leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance?
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. I've decided to reduce prices on everything.
A few coins. Please, sir, have any money? Why would you do that? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No. I have nothing. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? All I ask is for a few coins.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
pieces for a few coins. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money?
You have no business here. Go away.
Wait. Get him! Who saw what happened here?
Kenapa, nak? Biasa, jangan ini. Kok udah bangun aja, nak? Apa nih? Hah? Iya. Kau dingin.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Who did this? Infidel, die! Give up! You've nowhere to run! Death to the infidel!
Keep going. Stop running! You cannot escape!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Kaybetmeyin onu!
Out of the way!
Belki farkında değilsiniz. Hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Kovalayın. Gel buraya. Durdurun onu. There's no way out. Hey! Çık ortaya! Kaybetmeyin onu! I will let you cannot run forever!
You won't be too good.
Hadi gözler kapalı bile yenerim. Farkında değilsiniz. Hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Geber kafir!
Hali hazırda kaybedince kapalı bile yenerim.
I'll take you down! Gel buraya! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin. You will not get away from me! I will endure Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Who saw what happened here? Where are you?
What's this?
Who saw what happened here?
No! What happened?
What happened?
Who did this?
May God have mercy.
Pay for your sin! in! I'll get you! Impotent! You will die here! He's tiring himself! Get him! He won't get away! And any of you see him! Burda! Get him! You! How did you do that? Yes! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yes! Yes! Yes!
What happened here?
Help me!
The infidel! I'll take you down!
I know you're here somewhere!
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك! This won't be easy. You will not get away from me!
Please don't kill me! Please!
God have mercy on
He just killed someone!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir!
Where is the one responsible? أيها الكافر! سوف تموت هنا! فليكن
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Stop it, please!
كبر! أنت تتبع طريق
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Damn fool must be out of his mind. What happened here?
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jawhead has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You would be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Destroy the merchant. Oh, oke, gampang ini.
All right, where are you? Is it the bank you want? Head the smoke! Faster, Marin! Come back here! Flee while you still can.
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
Oke. Nih, satu lagi.
Please, somebody help me!
Why would anyone do this?
What have I done?
This won't be too difficult time.
kindness, I swear.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, gitu ya? Iya.
That's him! There! Get him! Won't get away from me!
Apa mau sembunyi tadi? Tapi ketahuan juga. Iya, itu kan.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
What is he doing?
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please.
Iya, sebentar.
If you need me, I'll be here.
For you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
Apa?
He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
Together, we will succeed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf.
Yeah.
Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Itu bakal dibantu dia kan selesai misinya. Oke, selesai misinya kan, tinggal satu lagi.
Away with you.
Siapa dia? Ada bang.
Please, no, you don't understand. I have nothing.
What do you want? I'll tell you to odyssey.
Stop it, please!
Good stuff.
Where?
I'll have your head.
Get You wish to die?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time.
Days indeed.
Misi Assassin lagi.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Kenapa kamu?
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
There will be 4 every day. And you have order. You continue to keep information on remain for the guide you. Oke. Yang kedua, 3, 4 attachment. iPhone number sekolah planning to pun bawa escape me. He will probably travel to one of the locations for aid. Minta bantuannya. Tidak, berarti yang 4 nih. Gitu. Ini juga tidak. Tidak. Iya. Juga tidak. Nih, sini dia. Kan main game. Main game. Itu alay. Ya. Selesai misinya. Sini ternyata. Bukan. Loncat sini. Loncat. Yo tu salah ya. Iyo, kok om sedang lari-lari. Loncat. Bisa om loncat sendiri kan.
Lari kok nggak bisa om?
Bisa.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Okay. Iya, katanya ada di sini. Nomor 2. Di sini. Ini bukan. Iya. Ini bukan, ini bukan. Ini bukan, ini bukan. Berarti ini dia. Ini dia yang di sudut nih. Nah, ini dia. Ini bukan nih. Ya, kita cari dia yang lain sebelum dibakarnya semuanya bukunya.
You are not supposed to be here, leave.
Oke. Oh, dia loncat. Iya, kita cari yang di sini. Nah, tahu om. Ya. Belum dilakukan buktinya semuanya nanti. Makanya om. Harus kabur nanti dilakukannya di sini semuanya. Benar kan, dapat ya kan?
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Huh?
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer.
Buku
Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
Buku itu adalah pengetahuan. Dia main
Fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an
kita bangun.
illness
Bangunin
for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Yeah.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury?
Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Gitu ya. Oke. Kabur, kita kabur lagi.
You cannot run forever.
Ngapain lagi? Kabur lah kau. Ngapain melawan? Dia misinya kan kabur. Bukan melawan.
Out of the way! Don't let him get away!
Nah, itu deh. Tuh lah rame yang kejar Om. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tuh, 7 tuh. 7 people. Tidak. 7 orang yang ngejar Om. Udah pergi dulu. Udah pergi dia. Nah, 8 orang yang ngejar. Iyalah, dikejar musuh kabur lah.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jawhead's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jawhead to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.